villainy.
She's infecting everything.
Let's just find our way through this mess.
Should be a door on the other side. That'll put us near the trap.
We clear out the blight at least. Trap this archdemon. Doesn't a Green Warden have to kill it? Isn't that how it works?
It's true. And die doing it.
What?
It's complicated. But every warden is prepared for the sacrifice. I'm ready.
To die?
Who knows? Maybe they'll hang my portrait in here someday.
It's not over yet.
Will be soon enough.
What about Lucanus? Is he still supposed to kill the Gillenine Cloud?
That's why we came here.
But how? She's in the sky.
One impossible thing at a time.
Let's get out there. There's the way out.
There, that griffin statue. I'll get Gillinane's attention.
Let's get you through this mess.
Give Hassan a hug for me.
Stay your blade, Warden.
Sir.
Let an old man spill the blood today and make amends for his mistakes.
Just don't miss.
And don't you miss killing that bloody god. We mortals have a saying. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice.
Racing heart, ragged breath, a waste of useful blood. Lasso, headless, Galara.
part.
It's Gillenay's last stand. We can do this. You got it.
Consume their flesh, shatter their bones. Break them down.
Get out of there.
Get clear. You got it.
Return to me.
You're hit.
Turn around. On your left.
On your left.
Right. Keep that up.
You will die here. Also, there is no escape.
I'm ready, brother. Get clear. Heads up, on your left.
You gotta move. Get clear.
You have to move. Careful, on your left.
Honest, where are you? Be ready to take your shot. On your right. Righto.
You've almost got it. Be ready. I'll kill the Archdemon. You take out Gillenay.
Devrin, never. Devrin, kill it. Now, Lucanus, finish her. Let's go.
Give me another shot.
Too late. Back to the Alluvian. Is it working?
I
hope so.
Best times all day!
Evka sent word. Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weishaupt. And the wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow wardens I had. And now, one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
I promise you, Davrin, we'll make Gillenane pay. For every warden she killed, every child left alone, there will be a reckoning.
How? We all saw what she did. That's beyond our...
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah, after it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Gillenane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins? The same blight that chokes my city. The same blight that Gillenane commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Enough! Last I checked, there are 2 gods out there. They've got plans and we're falling behind. And if it wasn't clear enough after Demeter's crossing, it's clear now. They'll rain disease and death across Thetis unless we stop them.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
Nearly. But spite is a creature of raw emotion. Your turmoil over what befell Treviso feeds him. Both of you vying for control. It's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself after discovering that hand of glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
Or what the Venatoria are up to in Docktown.
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment of inattention, a single lapse, could prove fatal, and the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
None of that matters if we can't find the gods. That's the first missing piece.
They've been difficult to track so far.
Then we track the Darkspawn. They have to come from somewhere, right? Harding, can you contact Evka? Ask her to get some scouts on the Darkspawn. See where they go.
On it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weishaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Treviso. What the Blight has done to the city, to its people. These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back. Clear our heads.
So, how do you think that went?
Davrin was still upset, there at the end. That's his right, after the horrors at Weishaupt. But I hoped I'd gotten through to him.
They stopped fighting when you told them to. That's something.
Emmerich's right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. they bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davrin and Lucanus. With Treviso and Weishaupt. They've got more in common than they did before.
And the gods?
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn. That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
An archdemon falls, but blight spreads. The crossroads are in need, dweller.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy? I don't know what your problem is here, Tosh, but you're out of line.
Relax, Rook. I'm a big girl. Tosh, you mentioned me trying to make my mother happy. What's that have to do with how I dress?
It's just something my mother said the other day. And I act more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid. I wasn't raised under the Qun, but our people believe some jobs are for men and others are for women. Yep, you dress like a warrior. And for Kunari, warrior is a man's job. Is that why your mother said... No. I mean, maybe. But it's fine. She says stuff like that all the time.
And?
It feels... right.
When she says I act more like a man. It feels... Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
Hey, it's not stupid. I do like being a woman, but if you don't, maybe that's something... It could be about your mother's expectations, or about how it feels, or maybe it's being a woman.
How would knowing that help?
Some of my friends in Minrathas talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe...
Yeah. And thanks.
Oh?
To look at, I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
Lucanus? Are you in here,
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never... This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contract.
This can't be the first time you've missed a target, right? What?
I never miss. I thought I still... Even with Treviso suffering, I thought I could still... I need to work.
You might need sleep more than work at this.
You might be right.
It's not over. Just take care of yourself.
I was distracted. That cannot happen again.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the other? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have. It's been too long since I checked in with Viago. I should find out if I need to return there. I'll let you know.
Davrin, about Weishaupt. Just wanted to make sure you're okay after...
I wouldn't say that, no. That's Renaud. Malmont. Anya. We used to argue. Who would be the one to take an archdemon down? Not sure any of us believe.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
There's no getting them back. But at least they died heroes.
And I should have joined them. A Grey Warden kills an archdemon, they're supposed to die.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weishaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise Asan to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. It'll require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
Hey, there are worse jobs than being a professional truffle.
Don't start.
He seems to like the idea.
Guess we're stuck with each other, boy. No getting rid of me now. Someday I might actually know what...
While you sort that out, maybe you and Lucanus can try...
Yeah,
He had a rough time.
I know. That was an incredible shot. He took it.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers. We're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear forming?
I think it could be.
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen,
Keen eye.
did you boil it? If so,
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job.
I don't know where to go with this.
Do you even know what you're drinking?
It's not entirely.
It's an adventure. So what's the coffee? I've been looking into the threads.
The Minrathus crank.
Yeah, smuggling, extortion, protection. They stay out of slavery and they're decent about the rest, but they've increased activity, changed their patterns. Remember Alec, the thread-selling charms? He wants to talk and he doesn't reach out for nothing.
Mysterious. Let's do it.
Mysterious can go a lot of ways.
And we won't know till we get...
Don't say I didn't warn you.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
Let's call it both.
You heard of the Hall of Valor?
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Rook, interested in visiting the memorial?
What are you up to?
It should be peaceful and quite
Dare to try to cage us, jealous of our growing power.
You will pay the final price for this betrayal.
We warned you not to use the Blight. For this, and for Mathol, I sentence you to sleep in exile ever after. Your own lives will form the veil that keeps the horror you unleashed at bay.
So he locked the gods away and created a veil between this world. I mean, they were terrible, no question. But what he did,
It wasn't just to stop them. It was to stop the Blight. We've seen how bad Elgar'nan and Gillenane are. Imagine all 7 corrupted gods running wild.
So he created the veil just to keep the elven gods.
yes, to keep them from accessing the Fade. But
You heard him yelling. That's not the sound of a ritual going wrong.
What do you think, Rook?
Honestly, I'm a little relieved. I've been feeling out of my depth trying to stop ancient gods. But Solus was flailing just as much as we are.
I had another question, and I'm sorry, maybe Solus trapped the blighted gods in a...
that's what it looks like. Maybe a palace?
And then, the Magisters were lured into the Fade. They broke in, which let the Blight escape.
Right, and the Black City hangs in the Fade, a little reminder of their mistakes. What's wrong, Lace?
It's just... the Chant of Light says that the Maker built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. But if the Golden City was an ancient elven palace, then the Maker didn't build it. The elves did. The Chant of Light is Andraste's...
You're asking if we just disproved the entire Andrat...
Did we?
The Maker was never my faith, Lace. But I don't think you...
But what they taught us was just wrong.
The Chant of Light might be wrong, but it's been...
There was a whole verse about an elf named Shartan.
So maybe the Golden City was meant as a metaphor. That might change the history.
The Dalish clans are struggling with...
The elven gods, the Maker. No matter who you light a candle to.
Doctrine is not the truth. It is one of many paths.
I recognize the sentiment, though not the specific...
My mother.
Ah. Questions of faith aside, we have some very real gods.
Looks like there are 3 more of these murals with the Dreadwolf's old memories. Wonder what else he's hiding.
The fall of Weishaupt reverberated across the Fade. But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and...
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
Honestly, what happened at Weishaupt hit me hard.
You saw Treviso blighted. What makes Weishaupt harder to bear?
It adds up. Demeda's Crossing, the attacks on Minrathous and Treviso. Every time it's been worse. More terrible magic, more good people killed. And it's only going to get worse until I've...
Rook. I led a rebellion against Elganan for 100 of your lifetimes. I have been where you now stand. Do you know how many times I had to order my rebels to retreat when we were outmatched? The sting of wishing you had done more will push you to... And your team will see your passion. Even if you must conceal the extent of... How are your companions, after what happened?
What happened at Weishaupt left a lot of them rattled.
That is to be expected. They faced Gillenane, properly focused. Their fear will spur them to fight harder. To be ready next time. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances. But those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead. Even to their deaths, if necessary.
I'm not planning to order anyone to their deaths.
If you gain their loyalty, they will need no orders.
I can't build these people up knowing I might have to send them to their death.
Perhaps you are right. Building your team is the best way to minimize the chance of such an order becoming necessary.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on...
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions...
You think one of the Antamr Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weishaupt. It is an embarrassment. An insult. Neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down.
You think I can goad the gods into making a mistake?
I have absolute faith in your ability to aggravate enemies who should know better than to underestimate you. One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to... If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
This is ominous.
Biago found something.
Something bad?
Venatori have been sighted among the relief effort in Treviso. Zara's minions, perhaps. But Ilario is certain Zara is in Byrantium, and that any Venatori are another distraction.
What do you think?
I think I need to visit Treviso and find...
Get in, avoid the Blight, defeat a powerful Venatori, and take out anyone in our way. Easy.
Our way? I wasn't planning to bring an accomplice.
All things considered, I'd say I owe you a favor. Let me help.
You don't need to do this, but it will make for a smoother... The one advantage of chaos in Treviso is... It took an obscene amount of money, but I have a solid lead. Zara is in the chantry there.
What's she doing in...
If she's there to pray, it won't save her from me. We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine.
I didn't know Manfred could eat.
Not sure if he knows either.
Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, if I had a treat.
Are you sure it's little to them? Now you've done it. Manfred won't be denied.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
What are we all saying? Sorry, it's all up. Good luck with that.